Yeah, I mean, I'd say I've never been really nervous. I mean, of course, you're anxious and ready to play and excited to see the different looks that the defense throws at you, but we're well prepared. Our coaches do a great job of making sure of that every single week, regardless of the opponent. So we're just excited to go out there and not too nervous, just ready to put it on display.
Because I asked you a few weeks ago about the communication with the offensive line. Now you're a few days away from the games. How has that matriculated?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great all through fall camp and this week, just being able to communicate with the offensive line. I feel like I'm confident in 8 guys that could play for us and see time on the field on Saturdays. It's just a really experienced, pretty old group, to be honest. A lot of seniors in our offensive line room, so they played a lot of football, and hopefully that transitions well onto Saturdays. And they're doing a great job communicating and communicating with the back and myself, protections, fronts, all those types of things. So just gotta, like I said, do it on Saturdays and show everyone.
Seth, there's already film out on North Alabama. Talk to me about what you've seen from them, what defensive looks they're giving you. What are you excited to attack about their defense?
Yeah, I mean, they're 4 down front, majority 1 high to a certain extent. So, I mean, the coaching staff is doing a great job coming up with a game plan that'll attack where we think we could exploit. But we got to respect all of our opponents every single week, regardless of who we're playing. Got to go out there and play our brand of football, take control we can control, and take it one snap at a drive, one drive at a time. And we'll look up and we'll be happy with our result.
With the offensive line, chemistry-wise, Trent coming in for Likes, what's that been like trying to build up that chemistry with him and that relationship?
It's been great having Trent here. He's an old head. Like I mentioned earlier, he's experienced. And just to be able to grow that relationship with him off the field and on the field, it definitely helps with our communication, like we were talking about earlier. And we expect big things out of him. He's a big body, smart kid, snaps the ball well, and so just got to go out there and do it this Saturday.
So the one on communication, new rule in college football, in-helmet communication allowed. Obviously, it's going to be a difference having a coach in your ear. Is that something that you guys plan to utilize, and how do you plan to get up to speed on having Silkfoot in your ear every play?
Yeah, well, it'll be Cramsey, but being an experienced quarterback, I feel like it's better for a younger quarterback just because they don't have all those snaps. So I told Cramsey, what I'm saying, don't say too much, keep it at a bare minimum with the communication in the helmet, just because we prepare so much during the week. I know my checks, I know my cover zero checks, I know my run checks, so I don't want him telling me what to do every play. He just has to trust in me that I know what I'm doing. And then if he, sometimes like in practice, he'll like tell me good ball or bad decision, and I tell him I don't want to hear that. Just keep the communication to a minimum. Tell me the play call so we can up the tempo maybe, but other than that, just keep it simple.
Seth, what's on that pregame playlist? I know you have some music in your ears before the game. What's on that pregame playlist for you?
Well, this year I will. Last year I lost my AirPods after week 5, so I didn't listen to music. I just listened to whatever music was on in the locker room. So this year I have some AirPods. I mix it up. I have some Bad Bunny, some Aventura, some some rap, some Coldplay. It's all in there. So nothing. I don't get too straight young boy. It's a variety.
Do you have any like things you have to do before the first game? Like I said, like Coach said, you have to eat ice cream and put on his dog sauce. So you got to put the left shoe on first and right shoe on first. You got any like superstitions you do for week 1 to get ready for the game?
No, I used to lay down like right before we run out. I'd put my feet up on the where we sit in the locker room, and I listen to a song and I look up at the lights. But I stopped doing that. So really no superstitions. Just go out there and do what we're trained to do, because I was just telling someone, I forget who, but we go through hard practices every single day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. It trains us for Saturdays, and by that time we're accustomed to, man, this is just how we live our life. This is what we do. We do football. We play it at a high level with intensity every single day. So when it comes to Saturday, that's just who we are. So, I mean, there's nothing I do different. I don't wear any special drip on Saturdays. Y'all probably know that. I might spat, but that's it. I just go out there and do what I'm trained to do.
What do you do to unwind? You know, what you do to get ready. What does Seth do to unwind after a game?
Oh, to unwind. I mean, if my parents and my little brother are in town, we'll go out to Babalu sometimes and get dinner. But other than that, just probably watch a movie with my girlfriend, or just like hang out with the boys, play some poker, something like that.
The stadium you're playing on Saturday looks a little bit different.
Yeah.
Have you and the boys kind of talked about that? Like, are y'all just kind of like locked in, or because it's unique? It's a unique situation.
Yeah.
Where you are right now.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Salem in one of our team meetings, he asked the people who were transfers who had never been to the Liberty Bowl to stand up, and it was an insane amount. Like, it really puts things into perspective. Like, these guys have never had a Tiger Walk. These guys have never been to the Liberty Bowl. So a lot of them had never seen the bowl before. What are they calling it? The Gap or something? Isn't there like a nickname for it?
Liberty Hole.
The Liberty Hole. Yeah. So, I mean, it's weird to look at, to be honest, especially having been playing in it for 3 years. And like, we had a scrimmage there, and like the sun used to be like down, or the stadium would cover it, so it would be less hot. But like, it was 6:30, 6:45, and still the sun can like beat on you. So I mean, it is what it is. It's pretty cool, to be honest. So regardless of where we're playing, it's still a 120-yard field. So that's all I'm worried about, and we're excited to be able to play at home this week, though.
Thanks, Seth.
Thank you guys.